Hi, morning guys, morning. How are you? How's everyone's Friday? Missed out on this AUD USD trade as well. You can see price reacted originally. So I had this 4-hour area of supply up here marked, which hadn't yet been mitigated. But you can see on the hourly chart, price reacted to this area of supply. And then we pulled back. So here was our push to the upside, there was our retracement. See, price perfectly held that level and then started to push to the upside. Pretty gutted with that. Did anyone catch GU from yesterday? So I'm in this trade. I got in aggressive. So what I'm looking to do is take some partials at this region here. Just purely because right now we are still in this push to the upside. So again, just managing trade Friday. Nice, nice. Just again, manage risk because again, it is still bullish in terms of the pullback. So never hurts to secure some profits. That Euro USD trade, you could see like inch perfect, guys. Look at that. Like analysis was on point. And these are the times and occasions where I'll like sit through a trade through the night because, you know, I have a high probability of where price is heading, you know. Even though I think we're probably going to continue higher, I think we're probably just going to get like a pullback off of this to fill out the rest of this range. There's a nice pullback trade, which again you can see once New York session died down, you know, we had pretty low volume, and then Asian session kicked in, and then price started to crawl to the upside. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this trade. And literally, you could see this wick, zero drawdown. Like, if I delete this for a second, there's that wick. Boom. Probably gonna change the background color of this so I can see the wicks a bit clearer. Target color should go lighter. Should go darker. Yeah, I can probably just go down to like 7%. Do the same for the shorts. Let's have a look at some of the pairs, see what the market's So CAD CHF, I'm still waiting for this. Not much yet, not until we retrace, if we retrace back into this area for a continuation. CAD JPY. So CAD JPY, I still think, you know, I still feel there's downside in this. As you can see, I've got this area marked. Perfect demand here. We've seen price react off of this 4-hour zone. We do have the next area of demand that sits down over here. Get rid of that supply up there. So what are we looking at? Probably like a retracement back up into this region before the next push to the downside. As it also stands, let's go to the 4-hour chart. Morning, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. So yeah, CAD JPY. Yeah, I'm looking for a retracement back up into here, but there could be some intraday buyers before price. You got all of that inefficiency up here. We've had a break above, so change your character, fill out this range. So I kind of want to see price come back down for the next push up before we then sell off. So Euro AUD, not much. Overall, Euro AUD, it's reacted from this daily area of supply. We had a breaker structure on the daily, so good area for price to retrace from. I've just been waiting for this to kind of come back into this range. If price can kind of get back up here, could look to short this back down into this area. Come on guys, remember to hit that like button on the stream. I know it's only a few of you here, but so yeah, not much happening with this. Euro CAD. So you can see we've reacted off of the 4-hour swing structure, which was this push up. We had this kind of retracement. So you can see that. So again, Euro CAD, what are we looking at? Price reacted from this area of demand, supply, sorry. We broke the previous daily structure. So again, it was a pullback. So for now, there's not much in it. You know, I obviously took a short over here in this region down to this supply, demand, sorry. Obviously we kind of came into here, so overall price action is pretty efficient below. The only time we're really gonna know is the daily gonna enter a pullback. Are we gonna enter a deeper pullback? Is if this supply holds. If we see price pushing up on this 1-hour chart, creating higher highs and higher lows into here, and then we shift. So till that point, we're kind of in limbo. I wouldn't want to buy up into here because again, you never know if price is going to come there. If it comes there, then it's great, but you cannot be trading price in limbo. Euro CHF, yeah, definitely looking for buyers on this. Back up into like 0.99800 region, especially with the Swiss Swiss bank issues. So again, that's the 4-hour structure. 1 hour, see perfectly, low, pullback, low, internal, well, no, pullback, created a new low, change of character. Perfect demand created. Now if we can get a retracement back into these regions. We could look at buying this before the next short. Not much happening with Euro GBP. So let's leave that. So Euro NZD could be buyers, but it needs to hold this area. You know, we already had this push up, we came down here, took out liquidity at the bottom, bounced off of this demand, reacted to supply. Now if supply fails and we hold this region, low to the high, if this region holds, we could see a nice continuation back to the upside. As you can see, where is your most recent HO swing break on EJ? Let's go on EJ. So H4 we had created a low, retracement low. It's like equal. So we broke above here, so we had low here, low. Push to the upside, kind of came down, broke here, broke here. So current structure is, this is the low, high, this is the low. You know, we pushed up here, we broke, came back, pushed up here, we kind of had these equal highs here, and then here is where we took that out, and then we came up and then kind of came down. But again, you know, this is a retracement off of this entire swing move from that daily. So if we go into the daily, had this push down, there was a retracement off of that to fill out this imbalance. And again, from a wider perspective, you could see we had this swing up, which broke above this area, and then we had this retracement, which if I mark the low to the high, you can see perfectly priced came into that pullback area. So, you know, we could be seeing a next continuation move to the upside here, because the pullback on the daily is complete as well. So you see how many different time frames, how many different swing structures we kind of look at. So as it stands, you know, we have this inefficiency, we have this imbalance. So what's the trade idea? Overall, we're expecting price to continue higher. And at the same time, even if it doesn't, we have all of this to fill out. So pullback is complete from this swing, because again, you know, this was internal, this was internal, this was internal. this was internal, we kind of broke here. So this is the entire push that caused the break of this previous high. So you can see perfectly we retraced back into it. Now we're heading higher. On the hourly chart, you know, it is a bit, you know, these structures are kind of internal, but based on the higher time frame, we should have confidence, you know. So intraday move, you know, like look how inch perfect that is, low to high. Look what rests within it. Demand. End the trading week on a positive note. Indeed, Anchor. I've already secured partials on GU. Like I said, I jumped in on this trade, so already green for the day, green for the week, green for the month, green for the year. So yeah, like Euro and JPY, that's, I think, you know, this is going to be a next week trade. So AU, we could see like the last 4-hour push that we had was this. So we're in a nice retracement on that 4-hour push. We have some nice areas of demand. So for me, if we can have a little bit of a push down, come back into supply, we could see a nice continuation trade into these areas of demand. AUD USD, so yeah, I covered AUD USD. We missed kind of some good buys here. So what I'd kind of said was, on the 4-hour, we hadn't yet mitigated this area of supply. So you could see if we go back over here, we hadn't come into this region and filled out a bit of this imbalance and this area of supply, and that aligns nicely. It's kind of our fib confluence. You can see we never tapped into our fib here. We never tapped into our fib here. So going down on the hour. No worries, Anchor. Take care, mate. So going down on the hour, you could see we had an area of supply here. Which price kind of reacted to. So now, all of this is just like, you know, one pullback. It's like part of the swing structure to the upside. Now you can see we've got inefficiency down here, we've got demand that's unmitigated. So what I was really looking at but kind of missed was, you got this low to this high here, which is the entire move. So price reacted from this area of supply that we marked out here. Boom. Respected this, and then away it went. So now what I'm anticipating is price to mitigate this supply here, and then look to continue pushing down. Scan on with GBP CAD. Not much, it's just still within this wider swing range. It's broken the previous high, so not much happening with that pair. GJ again, just we've got perfect demand created here, which again aligns perfectly with our fib. But here on GJ we had a nice shift in momentum to the upside. You know, you could see price coming down here, created this low, we had a retracement, created this low, had a change of character, mitigated this supply, came down, break the structure to the downside, boom, change of character back to the upside. Why? Because we still had this level of demand that rested at the bottom here for price to mitigate. So push up, inducing early buyers. Price came in, tapped into this, and then took out all of these highs. And overall, you know, we are bullish. So waiting for a retracement into here. Again, that'll be a next week trade. GJ. GBP NZD. So Nasdaq is just floating around in this reversal area. You know, this is our swing structure. This was the pullback off of the 4-hour break that we had here. So we're just kind of sideways on Nasdaq. Not much is happening at all. We're not really forming any structure in order for us to even look to get in on this. So I don't really see anything playing out on Nasdaq until next week. In all fairness, there's not really much. We have some consumer sentiment stuff for USD later on, but that's as far as it goes. So yeah, it's just pretty much sideways. See oil, I've not looked at oil in a while. Wow, oil just center news event that would have impact on. Yeah, I think it has more of an impact on like indices. It's not as big as NFP or CPI at all. So if we look at the last time, so what was the last consumer sentiment we had was February 10th. So let's just go on to NASDAQ. February 10th. So that came out at 2 p.m. my time. It's 3 p.m. It's just because the time zones have changed. So where did this candle move? It's like 111 pip candle. So again, it was bullish news for the dollar, but we had this bullish candle for NAS, and then prices started to sell off. So it's just, yeah, it's no way as important. Well, it doesn't move the markets in the same kind of manner, I would say, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely, it definitely moves the market. I have it as red as well. You can see this is like such choppy, you know. I think if there's any shorts, like immediate shorts, it will be based off of pullback off of this structure into this area of demand from this zone. It's just such horrible price action. Is there any pairs that any of you guys are watching? Anything on your watch list? Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just rallying. Crazy. Yeah, is there anything you guys are watching? Any pairs in your list? See gold, I'm glad I took my partials here. You can see prices bounced off of this area, retesting that fib off of this level here. So US 30, what are you looking to trade it up? Watching US 30 intraday M15 break structure to upside in line with H1 pullback. I'm personally looking for US 30 to get back into this region here. Yeah, back down into here for a continuation. Jim, you're watching GBP AUD. What did I say on GA? GA I said. Yeah, probably like a pullback and a continuation down. Yeah, I would just wait for it to come into demand, because we've seen, like, if we go on the hourly chart, you know, structure coming down, lower low, lower high, lower low, equal high, lower low, lower high, lower low, boom, change of character, broke above, supply failed. So we got all of this inefficiency above here for price to fill out, and we create this perfect demand, which again, you know, marking it from the swing low, which is this, and currently that's the swing high. Again, all of this is internal. So imbalance, perfect here, demand sitting here. So wait for price to head back into here for, and again, I think that's going to be a next week move to do something like this. Did anyone else take the GU trade? Look at that, guys. If that was an inch perfect trade, it's probably my most sniper trade of the year. Look at that. Alright everyone, well listen, I'm going to be off. It's quick, short and sweet. If you do take any trades, trade safe. It is Friday. Yeah, stick to your rules as always. I'm probably not going to be on for too much longer. I'll be about in Discord. So yeah, have a good one. Trade safe. We'll definitely have the watch list out this week. Last week was a bit hectic for me. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take it easy.